Namaskar. Good morning. Myself, Dr. Anil Kumar Chaudhary. Today we discuss on crop improvements in Rabi crops subject. In this subject, the topic is breeding methods in Rabi crops. Which type of the breeding methods used in the Rabi crops? So first of all, tell you about the breeding methods in plant production. That is the very old and important breeding methods. The term plant introduction describe the movement of the agricultural plants from their original growing sites to other locations. In other words, it refers to the process of stabilizing crop plants in new environments. It means we identify the plants to new places, new areas. It means new agroclimatic conditions vary depending on where the plant variety of material is obtained. So, a traditional technique of for crop enhancement is plant introduction. That is very old method, and now you can use this method for identifying new species or new plant and new yield. And the second breeding method is pure line selection. Pure line, it means we can pure the line. Pure line is a self-pollinated chrysanthemum of a self-pollinated plant. Describable type of the already existing population. Those are the isolated through careful testing the procedure. Another term used for this method of plant breeding is individual plant selection. This is larger number of the plants are selected, but those are the harvested individually. Their individual progeny are grown and then evaluated, and then best progeny is the release a pure line variety. And we show the impure material in the field in different lines. First of all, we select the homozygous plants or pure plants in plant progeny and remove the off-type plants in lines. Pure line variety are homozygous and homogeneous as they are genetically similar. True. Those are isolated. Such variety process narrow genetic based, so they are more noticeable in the in first year. We select the 200 to 300 plants are selected for superior phenotypes. In second year, individual plants progeny are grown and desirable progeny are rejected. In third year, selected progeny are planted in preliminary trials, which is the one are the completed. And we repeat this process 2-3 times. In fourth year, fifth year, sixth year, same process MLT, yield trials and checks are repeat fourth year, fifth, sixth. In case on need, on the basis of need, we can go next seventh year. In next year, when completely progeny fully checked through the MLT trials and yield trials, disease resistance and quality traits all tested, then we go in next year progeny superior to check variety and release a new variety and for distribute to farmers. Next, we can use the mass selection in Rabi crops. Mass selection is the process in which the individuals are selected from a mixed population based on the phenotype. It means we shown the different phenotypes as the phenotypes who are heterozygous, who are the segregated material. So we can pure the segregated material through the mass selection within 7 to 8 years. That is very long process, but that is very simple and short process. So it can be of two types. They are positive mass selection and negative mass selection. And the next generation grow the bulking, collect the seed in bulk method, bulk, and select the good type of the seed and mix it. Then sowing the. This is the flow chart of the mass selection in first year. We select the 200 to 300 plants based upon the phenotypically. In a pure line selection, we select the seed individually, but in mass selection, we select the seed in not individually. That is the major difference between the mass selection and pure line selection. In second year, same process repeat. Select the plants, and so in next generation, we check the yield performance based upon the phenotypical characters. And in third year, select sowing and check the yield performance, disease resistance, and multiplication trials. This type process repeating 3, 4 based on need. In 6th year, multiplication of 6th or 7th year, multiplication of the seed and distribute to the farmer. We can release the new variety in case you identify a good character. It means your type is dissimilar to old. Then you can release with a new name. That is a very simple and easy process. Lot of farmers release the varieties through the mass selection in different crops. Lot of varieties are registered by the farmers. And next method we can use the back cross method. That is very best method. And back cross methods, when it means when we cross made between the two different parents, A or B. Okay. And one A is dominant, B is recessive. F1 we can made the cross between the recessive parent. That is the back cross method. In back cross method, it is the hybrid and the progeny in subsequent generations are repeatedly backcrossed to one of the parents as a result of the genotype of the backcross progeny. Similar to that, the recurrent parents. Objective of the backcross method: improve one or two specific different of high yielding variety. That is the very best method, simple method. That is the flow chart of backcross method. Two different variety. So in this method, TBW 343 and TBRI 42, the backcross. One is the both parents. One is the dominant. One is the recessive. And we take the progeny BC5, 6, 7, 8 based on need. That is not a recommended we can use only one generation, 2, 3. That based on need. Okay. Next is pedigree method selection. In this pedigree method, individual plants are selected from F2 and their progeny are tested in the subsequent generations. A record of the entire parent of its relations is the maintained and known as the pedigree record. The pedigree may be defined as a description of the ancestor of an individual, and it generally goes back to some distant center. So each progeny in very generation can be tracked back to the F2 plant from which is isolated. That is the very best method, and that is the flow chart of pedigree selection. And next, very best and very old methods, mutation breeding. It is very interesting. Mutation breeding sometimes referred to as a variation breeding. Because the breeding depend on surrounding on variation. No variation, no breeding. When lot of variation, lot of opportunity in breeding. So it is the process of exposing the seed to the chemical or radiation in order to generate the mutants with desirable trait to be bred with the other varieties. The next method is we can use transgenic breeding. That is the best method and latest method. So thank you.